Gaining control of the head will basically make you gain control of the human being. As soon as you control his head, you can control the direction where he's going. Therefore, you can go into any objective you want to take, including determination. All right. Of course, the best way to control somebody's head is the clinch. Again, I'll fish for it by entry technique, coming in, start working him up into the head. As soon as I gain the head, it is important that you understand the values of having a good control on the clinch. Every time you gain the head, try to go right here. Don't go here. Right here and tilt it down. When you tilt the man down, his reaction will be he wants to fight back up, which is great for you because it's going to give you energy to work into controlling him. So always go right here. When you cup your hand, don't finger. If you finger and he starts yanking, you might jam a finger and you way of turning go, I got a jam finger. Basically, he short circuit you. Always cup it. Always cup it like this. So I'm cupped right here. My elbows are tied in. So I have a control on his collarbone. A lot of times when I fish for controlling the head, I will actually hit him in the collarbone to gain in. When I hit him, he's thinking ouch here, and then I already have gained the control. From here, I keep it tight. I keep it tight so he cannot come with uppercuts from the inside. If he comes to the uppercut to the chin from the inside, he's going to short circuit me. I keep it tight, and of course I bring this right here. It is important, and I keep reiterating that, but it's very important that that forehead is shoved into your shoulder so he cannot headbutt you, and more importantly, he cannot bite you. If he bites you and take a chunk out of your bicep, that fight is over. So make sure you have that right there. As soon as you got that, anywhere you go, he goes. You can rank him over here, yank him over there. Every time you want to move him around, try to use three things. Try to use this hand as a turning, this hand as a pushing, and involve your footwork so you don't struggle too much. You want to work as less as possible with getting as much results as possible. As soon as you got him turned and you control him, and of course you are shooting those knees, what happens is he's got to struggle here, but he's getting short circuit downstairs. So he's got two zones that he's got to deal with at the same time, and that's what's breaking his confidence. He's getting more of a victimized person. He's thinking defensive. He's not thinking attack anymore. As soon as you got this, you can turn him or you can terminate him. Now watch here. If your termination has to be done fast, you can do it from the front. It is always better to turn your opponent. All right, when I turn him, what happens? Right now, I'm behind him. And as soon as I'm behind him, he becomes a complete victim. In other words, he doesn't know what I'm going to do. I can deploy a weapon right now. I can knee him in the spine. I can take him down by pushing, shoving him down. So right now, he is completely clueless of what's going to happen. As far as the termination, every time you range, do not range where he can turn his head. In other words, we turn our heads like this all the time. You want to where he can't turn his head. So when I wrench him in an angle up. And it is done in a, what I call a schlag. It's done in one violent motion. Don't start pulling. Some people have strong necks and you start pulling and they start like fighting it. It's going to be, you're going to direct him here. And what happens is when you direct him here, he's going to want to turn his face here. And you say, oh, you want to go there? Schlag. Let's go over there. That's fine with me. All right? So always push first to one direction. He'll resist, and that resistance will help you out. Same thing happens if I have him on a clinch right here. If I have him on a clinch right here, I slide down. I slide down. Don't go. He's going to bite you. Same thing. I'm going to push that way. When I push and shove that way, he's going to try to resist it. Fine, you want to go there, we'll schlag you over there. So every time you push, human being resistance will be down their way and right here. And of course, in the process, I'm still so short-circuiting him, so everything is nice and easy.